lid. So you can see I got quite a bit here, but I'm just patting that right here. Rosewater also brings like a metallic look to the mineral pigments, which I really like. And you don't really want to open your eye too soon. You want that to dry in place. I'm going to use the other side of the brush that is not damp. And then just pat that on over here. Ooh, what a big difference. Big difference. So this one is with rosewater and primer. And this one I use just the dry brush with the dry powder. See that dramatic effect, and the color just really come to life over here. Big difference. So on the bottom, I think I just want to take this liner part of the brush here, and before I spray it with rosewater, I'll do the other side. So I just dabbed it here, and then I'm going to brush it underneath, just to bring more, I don't know, color to it, because there's not enough color, I guess. Spraying the brush. Rosewater. Magic stuff here. And then I'm just going to pat this underneath my eye on this side. Alright guys, another huge differential. This side is the side with the mineral or the primer and the rosewater, and this side I did not use primer or rosewater. So already a huge difference. Any of the fallout just kind of dusted away, and it won't really stick to your skin, because as you can see, when you don't use water or rosewater or primer, it's not going to stick. So then I'm going to use, this is the brush I like to use. This is a Sephora brush, I believe. Oh gosh, it's all worn out. It is a Sephora brush. It's like this fat, flat brush, and I like to use this as my highlight brush. So I'm going to just dip this into what I have on this little pad here from Angelic. And then we're just going to make that blend into the transition color there. So one color transitions into the other. I'm going to bring that to the inner corner. Really bring some brightness to the eye, and I'm just going to bring it down this way a little bit. Cute! Same thing on this side. Guys, this side is so lackluster over here. It just is not doing anything. Let me get up close and personal so you guys can see. This is primer. This is rosewater. And then this, I don't have any, I did not prep my eye. I did not use primer. I did not use rosewater. Now, of course, it looks pretty. You can see the big difference on the pigmentation. You also need to use a lot less product when you're using primer. And by the end of the day, this is still going to be in place, and this is probably going to fall straight off my eye. Not kidding you. And that's not to speak to the pigmentation of the actual pigments. It's that is just how they are supposed to be put on. It's a loose powder. It's not a pressed powder. It's not a foiled or a creamy powder. It's not meant to stay on unless you have something to stick it to. So the rosewater or the primer helps with that. This is a beautiful 4th of July look. I love how it just came together effortlessly. And of course, for 4th of July, the classic red lip. We've got a few options here as far as red lip goes. This is the matte red lipstick, red liquid lipstick. I also have like an orangey red lipstick, which we also have an orangey red matte liquid. And of course, we've got plenty of red options when it comes to lip stains. So Sensational, probably my favorite lip stain that we have next to Sucker Punched. And what's another red one? Saucy. Saucy is classic red, okay? Sensational is a little bit deeper red. So if we're going to go classic red, since it's 4th of July, let's do Saucy. And since I already have a lip stain on, this will top nicely with it. I don't think that the undercolor is going to affect this very much. Okay, put that down. You don't have to use a liner, but you do want to be careful where you put it, because once it's there and once it's dry, it's staying. Hence, stain. I'm one to layer my lip stains. I either like to use multiple different colors, or I like to use multiple layers of the same color. Either way, I like up to at least 2 to 3 coats of your lip stain, because that's how you're going to get lips that last a long time. You're going to be eating, you're going to be at a barbecue, you're going to be having hamburgers and hot dogs. You don't want to fuss with your lips. I was getting a phone call, and now my connection is weak. Let's finish these lips for this look here. And then I also have this fancy blue liner that I'm just gonna accentuate the blue underneath and then the blue over here. Can you have too much blue on the 4th of July? I really think primer makes a big difference even when you're putting on your liner. This is one of those colors that was like a limited edition, and nobody believed it was gonna be limited edition. And we were thinking, oh, it'll come out in the spring, it'll come out in the spring, and it never did. This came out in December, and it was in the Glisten Up bundle. It's called Polar, and I am obsessed with it. Like, I almost hardly like using it, but whenever I'm doing like a bright blue color, I mean, this is your color. You can't even buy it right now. I'm sorry. It's so good, it's gone. And that's what's going to be happening to our mineral pigments, because literally once they're gone, they're gone. They are not restocking them. They're trying to get rid of them. So if there's a color you are dying to have, get your hands on it. And they used to be 4 for $45, and now they're giving 6 of them for $59 plus a liner shader brush with that. So it's kind of a good deal. This is a beautiful 4th of July look. It's bold. It kind of goes with my personality. Goes with the loud fireworks. You're hanging out at a picnic, and I've got a loud outfit on. Everything about me is just a little bit over the top, but that's just who I am. You can recreate this look and do a nude lip, or if you wanted to do a loud lip, you can totally do a neutral eye with this, and it would work. So a classic red lip is always an option. You can't go wrong. No transfer. That's what happens once the lip stain dries. Guys, this stuff is incredible. If you don't have any of this, get your hands on some of this too. You guys have a happy 4th of July. Thank you for watching. Thanks for tuning in.